Hello, everyone. I am having some horrible lag issues tonight. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this sucks. The internet has been wonky for a couple of days. So, no, it's totally me. It's my internet. My internet is sucking ass right now. Oh, so yeah, it's totally me. Hey, Fish Nerd. Hey, Grace. Hey, AC. Hey, Juju B. How's everyone doing? Can y'all hear me better now? Am I not as do I need to go out and come back in? I need to start this whole thing over. It's been a long day. My allergies are all messing with me. Got the grass cut finally. So yeah, that was my big yard cleanup. We finally got the grass cut. I mean, other stuff was done too, but the grass getting cut was the biggest, you know, problem because of how strange everything's been. My grass has been growing since January, okay? It really needed to be cut. Like 3 times already. So we won't talk about that. Oh. So, okay, awesome. Thank you, AC. I was worried. I was like, man, please tell me this thing isn't roboting or, kicking me in and out or eh. It's got to be a culmination of like all the storms going on and, having to fix stuff that had trees falling on it because we have a lot of pine trees. Oh, my neighbor's yard. I will get pictures of this. So let's go back 2020. Everything got shut down. My community manager decided that was a great time to have them come and take all the trees out of the community so she could start putting new homes in. And it's like, okay, that was a good idea. We did have a lot of bare spots. But the company that came that got the trees out, when they removed the stumps, they didn't. No one came and filled them in with anything. So, um, the the company that did remove the stumps, they put uh, some of the chips, the wood chips from the tree, back in the hole and just left it at that. And one of the hole in my neighbor's yard was big. So there's a sinkhole now in their yard because of it. Just huge, big hole. So, oh, what does that remind you, Grace Case? Oh, so shenanigans. We doing game night Thursday tomorrow. Thursday is it? We doing games? Oh wait, sorry, I had to ask. Mhm. I'm having a coffee too at like almost 10 p.m. This is not going to end well for me. Yeah, we kind of have wonky internet too, but this is like way bad. Like, oh, okay, come on. Now my whole computer's just laggy. That's cool. I keep forgetting to go ahead and schedule my Wednesday streams. I don't know why I'm doing that. I think it was because I went ahead and scheduled one for Monday for me and Juju, so I thought I'd already done it. I don't know what's going on. My mind is not working right. I need to get that looked at. I've been real forgetful lately, and it's kind of bugging me. Yes, I'm also down for tamale. Mhm. What song is it? I don't know. My sister might have it on a cassette somewhere, maybe a CD. She's got a lot of music, so. Oh, y'all. I'm gonna try to shoot for the whole hour tonight. I don't know if I'm going to. I'm just very stuffy. I'm hoping Sunday. Sunday is gonna be. I will. I have some videos for Sunday, and we're gonna look at all that. I'm gonna show off my yard a little. Hopefully, you'll see all my new baby plants Sunday. I have to go purchase them tomorrow, but by Sunday I should have them all. Oh no! Today, chili, tomorrow. I haven't heard that one in forever. Oh goodness gracious! Then I'm gonna drop you a link, and you can come up here with me, Juju. Do I need to send you the link? It's okay, Teresa. It's fine. Thank you for coming by, though. I appreciate it. Hey, April, how you doing? Oh, hang on. Let's do something here, real quick. We should have just had the Mouse and Bee show tonight. Then I really need to use my laptop more. When I had to use it, I was kind of not happy about it. I was like, I don't want to use it. Now I'm like, I need to use it. Okie dokie. So I was talking April to my husband because he had knee surgery. I mean, it was many years ago, but he had knee surgery and he had to go through physical therapy. And like I would go and sit with him through his physical therapy sessions when he had to have it done. And it's kind of funny because his insurance would only pay for X number of therapy sessions, and he was getting close to the end of them. And his grandparents and his dad were all arguing about how many he should actually attend. He was like 16 at the time, and we actually went to see a movie the weekend after that physical therapy session, where we found out he only had like three more to go, and it had been raining, and he was on crutches, and he went to get up off of the road onto the little grassy side. I don't know why he thought walking on the grass was a good idea anyway, but he went to get up there, and the crutch slipped, and he fell on his knee, and it bent it all the way back. And after that, he was fine. It was weird. It was like because he went ahead and forced that knee. I'm not saying do that. Please, dear God, don't do that. That was very painful for him. But it will get better. So, um, just don't fall. Go with the physical therapy. It's it's better to do that. I don't know, but he just remembered that he had fallen and everything, and then after that, he could actually bend his knee because he couldn't get past like when how like when you bend and you have to get like to a 45-degree angle, like he couldn't get past like 15 or something, and then he fell, and it was like, okay, I can bend my knee again, but don't do what he did, please. That was painful. I'm getting like new settings popping up on StreamYard, and I have no idea what they are. I also am a little wonky too because I've taken a lot of allergy medicine, and yeah, I'm just kind of in la la land. That's probably why I feel like you know my head's gonna explode is from all the allergies. So yeah, I'm just rambling tonight. Exactly. Oh. See, like sometimes you just kind of got to do it, but like I would not suggest anyone doing that because, like I said, you fall, it hurts. Like you know, it's painful. Hey, Juju, check your Instagram. I sent you something real quick. Go look. Yes, pain does hurt. So my kids always ask me why I don't stream out of my bedroom, right? Why I always take over the living room and come out here and stream instead of doing it in the bedroom. Because I have like the big master bedroom in the house, and we do have a lot of room in there. Um, but see, the thing is my husband snores like a monster. He is, oh my goodness, like if you didn't believe that the Bigfoot existed and you heard my husband snoring, you would totally believe he was a Bigfoot because he snores that loud. Oh, do they? Yeah, like they didn't know what they were gonna do. Like that's why they were arguing about wanting him to continue with the physical therapy because they really couldn't move the joint. He couldn't move it, and they were like, he's gonna need more physical therapy, but they're only gonna pay for 3 sessions, like 3 more sessions. And the physical therapist didn't think he was gonna be able to move it by then. So it was kind of like lucky that he fell, but like they didn't know what they were going to do at the time. Again, got to think back though. This was 30 years ago when this happened to him. Oh, okay. Yeah. Like he just really didn't have the anesthesia though, seriously. I mean, and it's bad enough I was there when he dislocated it, right? And I saw it actually, everything happen. And it was a horrible memory. But then they had to put it back in at the hospital. That was fun. But then when I watched him fall again, I was like so afraid it was going to pop it back out of socket. I was like, oh no, not again. I was like, please no. But yeah, like he got up the next day and he was like so surprised because he literally could move the whole leg again, and he hadn't been able to in months. But it was, yeah, it was like I didn't know they could do something like that with anesthesia. I didn't even know you could do something without anesthesia like that, but it worked. And he finished his 3 little sessions of physical therapy that the insurance was going to pay for, and then he was fine. So, oh look, I found something. Oh y'all, look, I found something. Hang on, I gotta find my. Oh wait, hang on, I gotta find my earbuds. Hang on, Juju.
Is it just my show now? Hi, everybody. How's it going? I mean, not like I wasn't just in chat.
All right, I found my earbuds, so now we can be on together. I was like, oh no, wait, I got to turn you off for a second. Oh no, where is everything? My whole thing's messed up. Can you hear me?
Yeah, but you sound kind of far away.
Yeah, hang on. I think it says my mic is on the other side. There we go. Is that better?
That's better.
Okay, cool. All right. Oh.
Grace case. Take it over, Juju. You're out, Mousy. It's my show now.
Okay, well, I'll just let you entertain them for the next 45 minutes then. I'm just going to drink a coffee there. Yeah, this morning I woke up feeling really stuffy. And I was like, man.
Well, you did all that yard work yesterday.
Yeah, it's been like we've been out there all week, like since the weekend. So yeah, I'm sure all that pollen has finally decided to like something that I don't like is like attacking me now. So allergy medicine for the win, yeah.
It's all right. It'll make you stronger.
Yeah. I need to start eating more like local honey too. That'll help.
I don't really like honey.
Yeah, me either. It's just like I don't really eat anything that you could add honey to. Like I'm not a big tea drinker, so
Yeah, and when I drink tea, I don't like it sweet.
yeah, that too. Oh no.
Fish nerd. How does fish nerds words get through?
I know, right? They never block him. Like, wow.
That didn't even get held for a review.
Yeah, like YouTube is like, I don't know. I don't even know. It's like one day, what was it? Swing got held for review. Like every time someone typed the word swing, we don't want to talk about biscuits because I can't ever make the biscuits. And like um my chat on StreamYard tonight is so laggy. I'm having to read it off the TV.
I always flip over to the YouTube chat because it is like it's so behind. The delay seems longer than it used to be.
Yeah,
Maybe I'm just more impatient now.
that could be too. Okay, now I could put some corny on honey on cornbread. Oh my god, I can't speak tonight, y'all. It's got to be the antihistamines, dude. It really has to be the antihistamines.
Likely story, Mousy.
And apparently, you sound like a mouse, so you're all sped up on 1.5 times speed, and I'm the one that can't speak straight.
My audio sucks.
Yeah, I really think it's my internet. I think it's all on my end tonight. Oh.
Um, am I not loud enough?
No, you kind of got a little bit of crackling going on, but I really think that's my end that's doing it. I'm gonna take you out and I'm gonna put you. Oh, I don't know if that would work. Hang on, let me take you out and put you back in. All right, now talk.
Okay, how about now?
That's a little better.
Well, I turn the volume down.
Okay.
You are too loud.
Yeah, I think it's on. I think it's on my end. I need to figure out how to, use something besides Streamyard too, because yeah,
It comes and
uh,
goes.
it
Maybe
does.
it's
It really
my
does.
slightly overdriven. Maybe I shouldn't be on stream. Get out of here.
One night we need to have a big stream party. Get Grace up here and get Mrs. C. Yeah, where's Mrs. C and AC? Get all of them up here. Have a big party. Get Sean up here.
But if you get too many on panel, then you can't figure out what's happening.
That's true. We could have like a rotating schedule, and then I could have like a massive 5 hour stream going. I would never last more than like an hour and a half.
I have had caffeine Grace case, and I don't usually have caffeine. It's
See,
been a day.
it has been a day.
It was an awesome day, but
Okay, then you know what? We need Fish Nerd to We're gonna make him start learning to do the sound stuff. Um, and he can figure out what we need to do about the sound for
Yeah.
like all the streams. He's gonna be our sound fixer. You were almost denied coffee today. No, that's sacrilege. There will be no denial of coffee.
I'm like, I have to deny myself coffee daily. Otherwise, I get all hyped up like this.
Yeah. And I really think it's my lack of caffeine too that's making me go to sleep every night because
Well,
I've been
that's
hitting the
good.
bed at like midnight again. It's been like 2 months before since I've had an actual bedtime. Like, oh, I just stay up all night. Caution to the wind.
I hear ya. I'm trying to fix
Uh,
that as well.
yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no, Grace Hayes, I've been there. I mean, not to that place. But when you go to stop somewhere and you're like, this is part of my routine, and it's closed.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so I really should save this and talk about this on Claire's "Am I the Asshole?" And because it's not really me, but it's someone I know. But we're gonna talk about it tonight because it just hit me, and I really should save it, but I'm not going to because now it's something to talk about, right? So, um, my husband's job, right? He started a new job, and there's a girl there, and after work, she goes because she gets off at like 2 in the afternoon. So after work, she goes to this place, and the name of the place is Hammers. It's a bar and grill type thing, right?
Okay.
And she gets a margarita and like a burger for lunch because she gets off at 2 in the afternoon.
I used to work
And
that shift.
so she went in, and it took them like 45 minutes to get her a drink. And she was getting a little upset. It's like, usually I come in, I have my drink within like 10 minutes. Hey, Mrs. C.
And this is C.
So she's 45 minutes, she gets her drink, and she's kind of, upset. So she orders her food. And she's waited at this point an hour and a half, and she decides, you know what, I'm done. I'm not waiting anymore. I'm leaving. She goes to the bar, she pays for her margarita, and she leaves. She doesn't get her food. And as she's walking out, about to leave the door, they're like, "Hey, your burger's ready." And she's like, I already paid. I already checked out. I'm done. I don't want the burger. It's taken forever. I'm going home." She was, obviously she had a right to be upset. She couldn't find her server. She couldn't get her food, so she left. And so the next day she goes in and she gets her drink, and she goes and she orders some food, and then the server comes out and tells her before she can order any more food, she has to pay for the burger that took 45 minutes for them to even make, and that she never got to eat before they'll make her any more food.
What? No.
Yeah.
I I would be livid.
Yeah. And it's okay, so let me describe what this place Hammers is like, right? So it's like a little dive bar, but they've got like an outside area that's made up like a beach to where you can play outdoor volleyball. And they kind of have music there on the weekends and stuff. So, it's just a little dive bar type place and grow. So she goes, and no, and that's just it, Grace. At 2 in the afternoon, it wasn't super busy. And AC said when she heard the name of the place Hammer, she instantly went to true crime. It kind of almost became a true crime scene.
I went a different direction with it.
Yeah.
But okay, you're saying it's a dive bar.
Yeah.
And she couldn't find her server?
Yeah,
like the server just dipped out?
Yeah, like, she wasn't out there. She was in the back, I guess. And she's waiting, and it wasn't overly busy. And that's why she couldn't understand why it took her 45 minutes to get her drink, and then why after 45 minutes her burger still wasn't out. And
Dude, I wouldn't wait 45 minutes for my drink. Are you kidding me?
exactly, but she went there like every day.
And she went
And
back the
then
next day? No.
she went back the next day, and they told her that, and it might have not been the next day. It might have been like the day after. I'll have to like
So
clarify with Brian.
how long has she been going there?
Over 5 years.
And one day was all it took for them to turn. No. Get out of
And
there.
then okay,
See you
so
later, Hammers.
yeah, so she talked to the manager, and the manager told her, "Well, he lost money on that burger." And I'm like, "No, you lost money on that server that wasn't doing her job."
No, you lost money because I will never come back to this establishment and purchase anything again.
Exactly, right? And she wouldn't pay for it. She was like, "No, I'm done." She paid for her drink. She left. She didn't go back. Well, her boyfriend was like, I'm kind. She was talking to her boyfriend about it, and she was kind of sad because she couldn't go to the place anymore. And apparently, he went in and he paid for that hamburger. And I told Brian, if you went and paid for that hamburger, I'd kick your ass. I
No doubt. Me too.
was like, no. And he was like, well, he wanted her to be able to go back in there. And yeah, I was like, yeah, no, we're not paying for that burger. Fuck that. Oh, Grace, you have questions. Any questions y'all have, hit them. Go ahead, drop them. I'll make Brian ask questions tomorrow. I will totally do it.
The question is, why did she wait so long? Also, why did she only have one drink? Oh, because it takes 45 minutes to get it?
Probably,
Was the server the bartender?
I need to ask. But no, because I think she went and paid the bartender for her drink. But yeah, I will straight up make him ask questions. But I think this woman's also like closer to like 55, 60 years old. So she may
So,
not need a lot of alcohol, and plus it's like middle of the day, and she still had to drive herself home. So
oh,
I can see
that's
why
true.
she's not throwing them back, But still, you get off work, you want to go have a drink and something to eat. But yeah, like when Brian told me her boyfriend went and paid, I was like, oh heck no. I'd be like, no, I'd be done kicked your ass.
I agree. Because if she. No. Everything about this story I do not like.
Yeah. I almost want to go up to Hammers and ask them myself, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah, but we only have her side. Man. See, that's the kind of incident where I'd be like, I'm out forever.
Yeah, and see, now I need to ask questions because, like I said, Brian was just slightly telling me about this today, and like the minute he said that someone paid for that burger, I was like, oh hell no! I was like, no. I was like, here we go, right here and now. Just on principle, we are never paying for the burger.
I know, but
Like,
you said her boyfriend went up and paid for it?
yeah,
I mean, that's kind of nice. Like,
I
he's
mean it
like,
is.
this broad overreacts. Like, let me solve the situation. Because that's kind of what I would need. Because I'd be like, nope, no one I know is going to Hammers ever again. Like, I would come home furious.
Oh, dude, that's me. Like every time we go, okay, like Mrs. C just said Carl Jr.'s forgot one of her breakfast burgers. Man, if that happened to me, I'd be like, park the car, gone in, and I'd be like reaming the manager. Okay, maybe not now, but back in some, earlier days, I might have done that a time or
See,
10.
like, I wouldn't yell in the establishment or anything, but I would go home and be like, I'm telling every human in the world. And then I would make everyone, I'd be like, do not go there.
Yeah, and like I said in earlier days, like now, I'm a little dialed back. I'm not as I don't fly off the handle like I used to.
My favorite story is still when you said, please vacate my personal space. That makes me.
I don't even know if I told that story about Walmart here. Oh my god. So I don't think I did because okay, y'all know I have to use one of the mobility carts, right? and in like Walmart. And this is a lot of the reason why I don't go into Walmart because they don't um they don't have a lot of them working. So we went to the Peachtree City store after they fully reopened it. And the day I went in, it was a Saturday. They were busy, and the carts were not charged up. But the girl told me, the greeter was like, "Look, if this cart breaks down, if your husband comes back up, I'll get you another cart. We'll get it sorted out." And when the cart actually did stop, I was over by the other entrance, not the entrance we had actually come in at. So I go to talk, I go to get another cart because there's three sitting up there, on the chargers, right? And so I go to get on one that said it was ready, and it was the middle one. There was one on either side of it. And the greeter that's over on that side walks up and goes, "Those don't work." So, of course, what am I going to do if I find out they don't work? I'm trying to get off of it. So, but I have to slide across them, right? So, as I'm going to get out of them, she's like not moving and she's standing at the end of the row of them. So I go to stand up and she's in my face. And I'm like, well, could you help me get one that does work? And she's like, "Well, what do you want me to do?" And I was like, "Well, first I want you to vacate my personal space." Because she's got me literally backed up into a wall. And I'm like, "That's what I want you to do first. I want you to get out of my face."
But I think the best part is Mousy like gets home and texts me, and she's like, "Man, this brought at Walmart." And she like goes on a little rant, and she goes, "I told her to vacate my personal space." And for some reason, I was like, I have to incorporate that into my daily vernacular. Please vacate my personal space.
Please vacate my personal space. My husband was like afraid that I was gonna hit her. So okay. So now I'm gonna go look at chat and yeah, I wouldn't wait that long if I saw a line at the drive through though. So yeah, I am totally going to ask some questions about the whole hammers situation. And
they must have good food to go there every day.
Yeah, or it's got to be like really close to home. So now, okay, there is something about hammers that I will let y'all know. So hammers is off of Virginia Avenue in College Park, Georgia, which is right next to the airport. They get a lot of assholes in there. So it is possible that they they aren't as nice to customers as you would think they would be. A lot of those places on Virginia Avenue really aren't that nice. But could I see it happening there? Possibly. But yeah. Okay, yeah, I don't even know where to catch up and chat at.
They're talking fast food.
Oh, yeah. Y'all, I haven't had fast food in like 2 weeks now. And
strong work.
Yeah. I kind of want a burger now. And I kind of don't. All at the same time.
Burgers are always better when you make them at home or when you get them in a dive bar.
Yeah, but see, now all the little dive bars I know I'm kind of afraid to go into.
I recommend a place called Hammers.
Yeah, not going to Hammers, that's for sure.
They all, you just don't have any close to you. Always grateful. They all closed in my area.
What, the Carl's Juniors or?
No, the Jack in the Boxes.
Oh, yeah, we don't have any Jack in the Boxes in Georgia. Like none.
And Jack in the Box, I actually think Jack in the Box is disgusting, but it's real good if you're intoxicated.
Kind of like a Crystal's or a White Castle. Is good if you're drunk.
White Castle is good anytime, but better when you're drunk.
Oh yeah.
I have a White Castle cookbook.
Really?
Yeah. It's It's so gross, but it's kind of fun to read because it says like how to make Thanksgiving stuffing with White Castle burgers.
Oh yeah, at Crystal, because we don't have White Castles in Georgia either. We have Crystals, and Crystals and White Castle are essentially the same thing, just a different name, right? But Crystals, if you get the big 24 case of Crystals around Thanksgiving, they always put the stuffing recipe on the box.
Really?
Yeah,
We should make it sometime.
I'm kind of scared.
Yeah, it sounds awful, but I bet it's awesome.
Yeah, you know what we're gonna have to do next Thanksgiving?
Make it.
We're gonna have to do all the off the wall Thanksgiving recipes and make them and try them.
But I don't like the Thanksgiving meal.
No, yeah, I have found I don't. I like the turkey because I can usually make sandwiches out of it.
I don't like any of it. Like this is what happens to me every Thanksgiving. Everyone here already knows. Is I have to figure out how to not eat that meal because everyone's like, come over and have this meal. And I do not want to.
I think next year I'm gonna just make a lasagna.
Well, see, then I had a couple people who their family did Thanksgiving like over the weekend, so they were free on like Thanksgiving Day. And I would always make us do like one year I made us make homemade pizzas, and only two of us had fun. Everyone else, it was like a huge fight. And I was like, "Happy Thanksgiving, everyone!" And we still laugh about it. We're like, "Remember pizza Thanksgiving? That was a disaster." but then one year they made lasagna, and then the big issue that year was whether you put like ricotta cheese or cottage cheese in the lasagna. I'm like, everyone, calm down. Why is this fighting day? But I think really they were mad because I just wouldn't let them eat the Thanksgiving meal. I'm like, I hate that meal. Salt,
Oh my god, I did
crust
play
roast.
Bakery Story. I mean, yeah, I haven't put it back on my new phone, but yes, I have played Bakery Story. Now I'm gonna have to put that back on my phone if I can still get it. You know what I hate when you get a new phone and you can't put some of your apps on it because the apps aren't compatible with your new phone. Ooh, that actually sounds really good, Fish Nerd, and I want that recipe. And you know what we're gonna have to do, Mrs. C? It's kind of like I want to do it, but at the same time, I kind of feel guilty for doing it. Is when you do the aluminum castings of the ant hills. You find like a fire ant hill, and you get like some molten aluminum, and you just pour it down in there. And yeah, it does take care of your ant problem, but at the same time, you're murdering about a billion ants.
Excuse me for a moment. Where do you get molten aluminum?
It might have been mine.
What?
It's been about 2 weeks since I've played it, though. Oh, where do you get molten aluminum? You have to do it yourself. You can do it with like aluminum cans or like aluminum foil, or you can actually go to like the recycling place and get some aluminum bars. But then you have to make like a hot enough fire to melt it down. And yeah. Okay, so if everyone supports the mass murder of fire ants and everyone's cool with it, when I get one in my yard, I will fully cast that bitch.
What is happening?
Because I get to play with fire and molten metal, and I get to kill the ants. It's a win-win for me. It's a win-win-win.
But what do the ants do? They're just out being ants. They're not inside your house.
No, but fire ants hurt. They hurt a lot.
Well, yeah.
And,
I'm allergic to bees. I don't kick them out of my yard.
No, the bees can stay. I totally, I totally invite the bees in. However, if you get stung by too many fire ants, it can actually throw you an anaphylactic shock and kill you faster than bees would. So um, you have to watch out for that. Um,
Well, maybe like steer clear of them.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
step on ants either.
Um, I will totally when we get a fire ant hill in the yard because it's bound to happen at some point during the summer when we get one. I will I will show it to you, and then you can tell me what you think. Because normally they go down like 2 feet into the ground, and or more depending on how big it is. So you're looking 2 feet down and about a foot wide, and that's a small one.
I don't know. I can't talk. I did just kill a whole bunch of mice. But in my defense, that was a battle I went through for a very long time.
And
And everybody else I let just live in the house. Except for the spider who moved behind the toilet. And then I said, too close, buddy. And I took him outside.
now, okay, we get a bunch of the little jumping spiders, right? Like the little black fuzzy ones. The ones in
Wolf
Georgia are
spiders?
like they're not really wolf spiders. These are more like little like ones you'll see that are like dancing. They jump. They don't spin a web or anything. Um, but they're black and they have like little green spots on them, and they're like very very tiny.
If they bite you, does the bite turn green?
No, no.
Okay. Then I don't know what they are.
But they just jump around and they're not very aggressive. Um, but they always come in the house, and we have an acknowledgement. If you come in and I can catch you and you don't get too close to my husband or Ray, then you can stay. But if you happen to get too close to them, all bets are off because they're probably going to step on you. They're horrified of spiders.
I think of your husband every time I see a spider now. And then I'm like, don't kill him, it'll rain.
Yeah. He's also like, don't step on a spider because he doesn't want to kill him because it's going to rain. But he's also like horribly afraid of them. So he'll step on them and kill them. It's like, come on, dude.
Dude, if spiders bite you, it just itches real bad. Spiders aren't aggressive. You know what spiders like? Tubs.
Yeah. And, oh, my neighbor has like 15 of those big garden spiders, the big riding spiders in her yard right now. And like those things are massive. They're like, oh my goodness, how big are they? Their body is bigger than $50, right?
What?
And
A spider just walking around?
Well, she's got like webs all around her house, and then they have babies, and their babies like they put a little string up and they fly through the air.
I bet
that's how they get.
I bet her yard is incredibly pleasant to sit in. Like no mosquitoes.
No mosquitoes, no flies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just have to watch out that you're not walking into these big old spider webs.
Well, which would you rather do? Walk into a spider web or be eaten by mosquitoes? I choose spider web.
And yeah. So yeah, Brian just So that's the rule on our spider is you can't come in. If you do, as long as you don't get near anyone, you're fine. But ants are something that also like is like a no-go. It's like they come in the house, they have to go. My middle kiddo is horribly afraid of ants. She doesn't like them. It's not that she's afraid of them or anything. It's just, I don't know, they creep her out, and like she sees them and it's like, no. It's like she won't go in her room for a week if they're in there until they're completely gone. Like there has to be no sign of ant in her room before she will go back in there. So yeah, ants are a
See,
hard no.
mosquitoes are my hard no, but they bite me so much that I get sick from it. Like I'm one of those delicious. I mean, we could all sit in a circle and they would all be on me.
Yeah, it's like you attract them.
Yeah.
It's like everyone else is fine, but you're like the next thing you know, you're a sheet of mosquitoes.
Yeah. When I was little, my dad he'd be like, "Don't tell people," but he would put military grade insect repellent on me because I would get so eaten that I couldn't go outside and play. It was terrible. So I don't know what he put on me, but it was not good for you.
Yeah, and most of those, yeah, most of those are not good for you. The industrial super strength repellents.
Yeah, but those don't like. I don't know what it was. It's stronger than DEET. I am the tasty summer treat.
Yeah.
Just invite me to your barbecue, and you'll be like, the bug problem's under control. They'll go eat her.
Oh man. Well, my internet is progressively getting worse, and I am getting laggier and laggier. So I guess tonight we're gonna call it an end here because, yeah, I don't know how much longer it's gonna hold out. It's like my it keeps dropping. My connection keeps dropping and picking back up on my phone hotspot. So I have to figure out what's going on with my internet. I hope I don't need a new modem. That's gonna really aggravate me.
We'll turn it off for a while, and then turn it back
Yeah,
on.
I'm gonna try to reset it tonight because like the last time we were streaming, it was the weather. I know it was the weather because it was just lightning everywhere, and so now I think it needs to be reset. And I'm hoping that's all it is. And if not, then I'm calling Comcast tomorrow. Be
It
like,
probably
fix
is. You should reset it on a regular basis.
Yeah, I think the last time we did it was like a month ago.
Yeah, that's too long. Reset.
Yeah. Okay. All right, y'all. Well, I guess tomorrow is shenanigans, and we will all be playing games there tomorrow. So I will see y'all then. Oh, I don't know. I know we're talking about onions, but I like onions too. So
They're my favorite.
onions are my favorite. Um, I also play Bingo Bash, y'all. If anyone wants to play Bingo with me, I play Bingo Bash. It's a fun game. Everyone should play that too. Um, if y'all do start playing it, just hit me up. I'll give you my little code. We can all play bingo together. That's not a hint or anything. Hint, hint. But just saying. But okay, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. I got a kiddo trying to call me, and I got crappy internet tonight. So I will see y'all later.
Later, Gators.
Bye.